dish is all presented by Stone Academy. I'm a little excited because I know you are pumped.
Oh, you know I love Bachelor and Bachelorette stories.
What
happened?
Big. Well, the Bachelorette chose her man.
She got her rose, or is that the opposite?
Well,
that's not how it works.
Yeah, she hands out the rose. So Becca is now newly engaged. Garrett actually nabbed the final rose last night. If you didn't see it, he was the last man standing, and he got down on one knee, and Becca got that beautiful ring.
My Becca, will you marry me?
Yes. Yes. We're engaged.
We just got engaged.
Tears of joy.
Oh, yeah. Well, she had to say goodbye to Blake, which was really difficult for her to do.
Shucks.
But they're excited to start their life together and probably make their first public appearance. They were in hiding while the show was on.
I know. I don't understand how they're able to do that. I mean, I give people who do that props because you got to keep it on the down low for months, and with social media, you got to like hang out in an undisclosed location. I think it's not official, but they might be coming to a casino near you.
Oh, you always love having the opportunity to catch up with them, so we'll see.
It'll be fun, yes.
All right, so when he isn't working the sidelines at UConn football and basketball games, Jonathan the Husky is enjoying the dog days of summer like the rest of us.
Yeah, in fact, the furry four-legged mascot here served as the assistant ring bearer for Daniel and Holly Bronco's wedding up in Simsbury. Pretty cute there. He had the ring box around his collar and walked down the aisle. Now, last year, Jonathan also brought the engagement ring to Daniel as he surprised Holly with a proposal as they headed back to campus. The pair actually met while they were at UConn Recreation Center in 2013. You're a UConn alumni.
Yeah, that's right. Congratulations to them. Fun having a little bit of college at your ceremony.
UConn pride. Do you have any good Jonathan stories from back in the day?
Well, you're always supposed to rub the nose right in front of the rec center. Actually, it's for good luck. So you do that on,
like the statue,
on orientation.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you ever climb on top of it?
Never.
No.
Nobody ever did that.
No drunken
Of course not.
No.
All right, so here's what is popular on Facebook this morning. Get a load of this. This story is incredible. It has all the makings of something fantastic. Heroic firefighters and a little baby kitten who was in danger.
Yeah, so the Hampton Fire Department actually saved this little cute kitten from a sewer. So the kitten is now safe at Halfway Home Shelter in North Haven. They said that he was dehydrated and starving, but now he is purring and a happy little boy. Now, people are taking the time to thank the Hampton Fire Department, and so you can head on over to our Facebook page if you'd like to give them a shout-out and thank them for their very wonderful deed.
Little cat is going to find a home soon, right?
I'm sure about that, yeah.
All right, so usually when you graduate, you take a ton of photos with your family.
But one student said, see you later, alligator, to the family, and hello to the real one. ABC's Diane Macedo has the story.
Meet Mackenzie Nolan and her best friend, Big Tex, the 1,000-pound, nearly 14-foot-long gator.
I am not scared for my life out here. I know I'm in very good hands.
The two formed a bond during Mackenzie's summer internship at Gator Country Rescue. But with that and her time at Texas A&M coming to an end, it seemed only natural that the college senior would take her graduation photos with Tex.
I'm very happy to work with Tex every single day. So I just really wanted him to be a part of this special moment.
Those photos now have over 4,000 likes. And Mackenzie says while Big Tex may look scary, he's really a gentle giant, rescued from the wild after he got used to being fed by people.
I know on a moment's notice it could turn bad, but he doesn't want to hurt us. He actually tries to watch our back. Whenever we go into any other alligator's pond, he's up there looking at us, making sure we're okay.
But with graduation just a week away, the aspiring zookeeper is saying, see you later, alligator.
I want to come back and at least try and get in the water with Tex again and see if he remembers me, because he's been a really big part of my summer, and I hope that he loves me as much as I love him.
Heartwarming, I guess, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's kind of like a little family guard dog, I guess, but just the teeth are a little bigger. Yeah, gotta be careful. But hey, she has a passion for it. She's hoping to be, you know, in that field.
Tex is a wild animal, though. You never know.
True,
Anywho, everybody's fine, and I hope she's happy.
Hey,
congratulations.
Keep doing your thing. Right?
All right, caught on camera, a great white shark jumps out of the water onto a researcher who was trying to tag it.
Whoa! Holy crap! It dove right out of the water. It came right up and opened his mouth right at my feet. This thing was running.
He wasn't running?
Did you guys see that?
That's pretty wild. That'll wake you up. It all happened on Cape Cod off the coast there in Massachusetts. The Atlantic white shark Conservancy posted this video on YouTube, and it says that encounters are very rare like this.
Yeah, don't mess with the sharks.
Wow.
Or alligators.
From alligators to sharks, it's like, whoa, take it easy there, big fella. Hey, this is such a cool story, right? We were talking about how the Brady Bunch house was up for sale recently, and guess who bought it?
Well, I can tell you, it is very surprising. HGTV, they had the highest bid. They are now the owners of the home. It's the iconic house that was, of course, used in the 1970s series, The Brady Bunch. It was on the market for just under $2 million. The home is 2,500 square feet with 2 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms.
And guess who HGTV beat out for the bid?
Tell us, Ryan.
NSYNC's Lance Bass, of all people. He was in second place to get the house.
So can we expect a flip or flop with this house?
Flip or flop or fixer-upper or anything like that, I guess. I don't know. Whichever, if you prefer flipping or flopping, I guess one of those, right? All right. Hey, a woman's random good deed turned pretty surreal here when she decided to pick up the tab for a stranger who's, oh yeah, an A-list celebrity. She ended up helping out none other than country star Keith Urban.
Yeah, he needed the help, right?
Oh, yeah.
But go figure. She made this resolution to pick up others' tabs at local convenience stores. She now does it weekly and snapped a pic of it. She's been sharing her story on social media to spread the word about doing good for others.
And at a Wawa, that's my favorite convenience store.
Wawa.
Down in South Jersey, boy, they got the best coffee down there, a Wawa.
Is that right?
So if you're ever in that neck of the woods, make sure you check them out. Now, have you ever had any wild Uber rides in your journey?
Not too many.
No?
I mean, we were in an Uber once.
Yeah.
Singing.
There was that one time, I guess.
But that's it. Nothing really got out of control.
No, nothing wild.
No.
But I don't think this one is going to top any Uber ride you've ever had. So this Amish man is putting a new spin on ride sharing. He's out of Michigan. So Timothy here gives customers a lift with his horse and buggy. And riders like Steve Phelps seem to enjoy it there. And the gentleman calls it an Amish Uber for just $5. They get more than a ride, they get a full experience.
How do they call them, though, on the phone?
Right.
They don't have phones, right?
Smoke signals or something? I'm not
We need the
quite sure.
Amish Uber.
Do they have, like, plug-ins for your phone, or do you...
I don't think so.
Credit
or mints
card,
in the back
mints,
seat?
right,
Probably
mints.
not.
He's got to make it a luxurious experience, I guess. Hey, it's